largely under the sway of the former U.S. president. Georgia State MP Marjorie Taylor Greene was ousted from her seat on the Education and Budget Committees in a vote that largely followed partisan lines, 230 in favor, 199 against. Only 11 Republicans associated themselves with the majority Democrats in the lower house of Congress, who notably denounced its past support for the theses of the QAnon conspiracy movement and its statements appearing to call for the execution of Democratic leaders. Before the vote, the 46-year-old elected official made amends. "I was able to believe things that were not true, and I regret it," she said. Wearing a mask with the inscription "Freedom of Expression," she said she stopped believing in conspiracy theories before being a candidate. "These were words from the past which do not represent my values," she said, accusing the media of being as guilty as QAnon of presenting truths and lies that divide us. But this act of contrition failed to convince Democrats. "No member of the Assembly should be allowed to behave like Ms. Greene and risk zero consequences," Democratic number 2 Steny Hoyer said, in the debate leading up to the vote. Who's next? Ahead of the vote, Democrat Tom Malinowski warned that if the elected official won broad support from her camp, violent extremists would see this as another sign that they have a legitimate place in the national debate. Instead, Republicans believed she should not be sanctioned for statements made before she entered Congress in January. "No one supports what was said before this person became a member of the House," said Republican leader Kevin McCarthy. Who's next? Asked Republican Jim Jordan, denouncing a culture of banishment. Liz Cheney, number 3 of the party in the House, for her part denounced after the vote a dangerous precedent for this institution that the Democrats could regret when the Republicans take back the majority. Before being elected, Marjorie Taylor Greene had claimed that Democratic House Speaker Nancy Pelosi was guilty of treason, a crime she said punishable by death. She had questioned the reality of several deadly shootings, suspecting staging to toughen gun laws, and questioned the fact that a plane crashed into the Pentagon during the 11 September. The Republican also claimed responsibility before her election from the pro-Trump QAnon, a far-right movement defending the idea that Donald Trump is waging a secret war against a global sect made up of Satanist pedophiles, the soul of the party. "The school shootings are very real and 9/11 absolutely happened," she said on Thursday, without offering any real apologies. His case reveals the tensions within the Republican Party between the followers of the billionaire Republican, who retains a strong power of influence with 74 million votes collected in November and relays in Congress, and supporters of a traditional line. Each fringe is eyeing the parliamentary elections of 2022 and the presidential election of 2024. Mouthpiece of the pro-Trump fringe, Florida parliamentarian Matt Gaetz also warned Wednesday on Fox News against a dangerous precedent if Congress sanctioned Ms. Greene, which largely won in November in her constituency. "This is what the left is trying to do. They say the American people don't matter," he said. For several days, he has been attacking Liz Cheney. The Wyoming elected official is one of 10 Republicans to vote to indict Donald Trump for inciting an insurgency in his supporters' assault on Congress on January 6. "We are engaged in a battle for the soul of the Republican Party and I intend to win it," he assured last week during a trip to Cheyenne, the capital of this state which has acclaimed Donald Trump, in November.